Welcome back. It is day 143 of our road to 2200. We're at 1986. I got the bedhead. I got a tea. And we're ready to go. Not actually, but okay, we have d4, d5. Now I'm going to create the excuses already. I'm very tired. I just started work this week. And yeah, it's something. I'm very exhausted, but we need content. We need to keep improving our chess. So here we are. We have the collie system. I'm debating on this or just getting the bishop out. I think I'm going to go c5. Usually in queen's pawn openings, I like to play with my c pawn early. I'm going to immediately play knight c6. And then I want to try to fight for the center. They obviously want to expand here. Not so, but I think I can take bishop takes, and then I can take in the center. Or I could go here. If they play this, I can maybe take. Pawn takes, queen or bishop out. Yeah, this is interesting. I could also go a5 to stop this idea. I'm going to play a5. I don't really want them to expand, to be honest. I did create a weakness, which I guess is something we always have to be careful of. Now the knight can just come into the position. If I go b6, knight here. Let's play b6. And we'll meet some kind of knight infiltration with bishop a6. And bishop a6 has the threat of taking the pawn as well. And of course they can take if they wish, which is why that is perfectly timed. We probably have to play something like e5 here. Takes, knight takes. I think we're just going to have a really bad position, to be honest. I have to take. And then, yeah, we have a horrendous position, actually. Shoot. Okay, bishop comes out. Let's put pressure on the center. I don't like where my king is. This is luckily guarded. Okay, so they are allowing me to take the pawn. So I can take with the knight. Knight takes. No, I can't do that, actually. This is really bad. Not good. I'm going to go g6 and try to fianchetto and castle ASAP. Yeah, they're just coming down the center. Let's just develop. They can push. Here, knight here. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I guess we have to allow this. And then I'm just going to... No, I can't even castle. This is just actually terrible. I absolutely hate positions like this. We played it so bad, though. But okay. Yeah. He goes there. So that does give me time to either play this and allow him to go here. And then win this pawn. Okay, I'm going to... Well, I go here, he just takes. Never mind. Let's castle. Now he takes another pawn. Oh, we're getting annihilated. Okay, I have to protect my pawn. Well, not protect, but I need to get out of anything here. I'm just going to take. And I guess move. I guess I have to go back. I'm just getting squeezed. Absolutely squeezed. Although, I don't know. It's not like ultra clear, I guess. But he is up 2 pawns. With a very strong bishop pair. I don't think I've played this bad of chess in a little while. But okay. Yeah, he just wants trades. I'm gonna go here. He has to split the pawns. And then I believe I just play here, attacking this. The knight somehow protects e7. His pawn's under attack, he can push it. I can take this pawn. can first tempo the queen though. Queen's probably going to come in. Then maybe take. Let's first attack the queen. I just think this is a useful move. And then we can take. And then, yeah, okay. So he preemptively protects the pawn, actually. Or the knight, which is a good move. So I'm going to take now. Probably take. Now your bishop's hanging. Protects it. I should be able to go here, though. Or even here. No, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? He's just going to push the pawn. That's all he's going to do. Okay, I guess I have to play something like this. And then queen here, he just pushes. I go here, he can't push. But here there is rook here. No, there's not. I sack. So I'm going to take. I need to get this knight into the game. Like, quickly. But I don't know how. Knight there. That is a good move. Could pin it. But he just goes here, here, here. I kind of have to stop this push. He's just making a luft. I could play e5, trying to go for this. Let's play e5 and try to get rook d4. There's no mate, so I want to attack the queen to start. That's my idea. This is always protected. Yeah. We always have to be protecting this. We gotta be careful. I guess I can go here. Push. Takes. I guess we can attack the knight now. Tell the knight to go. And we can try to like infiltrate somehow, get some kind of counterplay. He has these two pass pawns. It's really miserable. He probably just plays knight here. Okay, yeah, he sacrifices the knight, so we're going to go here. And he is going to promote with a check, king up. But then I just go here. And then this is, I think, our best play. We have check. King slides over. Takes, there would be check. King up. Then we can take this pawn with a check. That is the only kind of source of thing I see. Okay, but now I just go check. King up, I can tempo the queen. Attack the queen to start. Check. Rook takes. Check. I don't think there is anything. I mean, I can step up, but he's double attacking this now. So maybe I just protect, I guess. I honestly, I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I can do. Here, check. Takes, check. Like, it's all extremely bad. I guess let's protect our pawn and just pray. Play king up. We can't allow him to take this with check, forcing a bunch of trades. So we just have to sack yet another piece, which isn't going to do anything for us, but we can hope. We're going to go check, takes. I guess check and here's the only thing I can really hope for. Oh, that's just it. Yeah. What a terrible game, man. Okay, my opponent played with a 74. I played with a 68. We actually just played this really badly. I mean, this clearly was not how I play chess, usually. Like, we're just completely losing. There's nothing I can do. Let's play another one. Like, okay. Who is that guy? Who is that guy? Okay, we found the 2022. Let's go e4. We have a Vienna. So let's get our bishop out, and they're playing c6. I think in this kind of position, you play d4, because now the knight can't come out to tempo the queen. Okay, rather they're bringing their queen out early. So I could take, and then maybe go for some f4 ideas. So let's do that. If they take with the queen, of course. And they don't. Maybe we just develop our knight and try to go for stuff like this and try to tempo their queen and say, you played c6. That's where your knight wanted to go. So this isn't really Vienna style. I'd love to play this move. We can't do it apparently. But okay, let's just castle. They just develop, and see, now this is why I don't like playing. I like to be able to push my pawn. Let's play a slow move like h3 and maybe prepare something like this. That is the idea. Knight h2. They develop their knight. They're looking to go to this square, maybe to put pressure on the center. But I'm going to start with knight h2, trying to play f4. I see a queen and I see a rook. This is controlled very well. Wow, okay. There you go there. So that's pretty committal. Let's improve our knight. And I'm seeing this. So if I can open up my rook, then this wins a queen. So I'm going to play f4. They take. And now I'm going to go g3. Very committal decision by me. So they want to trade knights. Takes here. So I guess I can just take the pawn. You trade. I mean, I can take with the queen or the pawn. Can also go here, intermezzo. No, there's discovered attacks. So I could also push the pawn through, which isn't really what I wanted to do. Let's take with the pawn. Now the knight's probably going to move, and I might end up just playing f5. So they capture. I'm going to take with the rook. Now there's this threat. So they stop that threat. I ain't going to attack her, but I should be able to push the pawn here. I should be able to go here. And there's going to be a lot of tension. Okay. So I take, knight takes. What if I just take here? Or here? That's interesting. I mean, we have to be very careful. I guess I could maybe play queen here. Discovered attacks. I guess he goes here and mate. So I probably have to sacrifice my rook. And then, yeah, we don't... Where do we want to go? Actually, we can tempo... We can just attack the queen first. So discovered attacks, we just take. Although they're up in exchange, so they can just trade the queen probably. Oh, that is such a nice move, dude. Well, actually, is it? There's no fork, because I just take. Okay, check. Ah, shoot. Here, check. Why did I play like this, man? The chess is not chessing. Have to go back. That's actually hilarious. We're playing with f54. Like, what? I'm literally not... So f4 is just bad. Wait, yo, why did I go for this? Okay. I mean, I'm still gonna put this out there. But this... ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. I mean, F it. Let's play a third one. Okay, we got on a cliff. E4. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm just playing bad chess. Okay, bishop e2. Why is this person taking 8 seconds on the first move? What is this? Okay, g3 or g6. They're striking the center. I actually studied this line a couple nights ago, so maybe they'll go into it. Although they included g3s or g6, so I'm actually amazed at how bad I played. Amazed. And I'm totally blaming it on being exhausted. Okay, and the move that I've been doing wrong lately, or like since I've started playing this variation, is after knight f6, I always push. I went back through my course because after knight f6, like I've been playing really bad. We're supposed to play knight to c3. So they're trying to make it hard for me to develop. But I think this gives us time to play c3, which is a useful move, stopping anything from coming to d4. And then I think we want to develop like this. That is the idea. We're putting pressure on this now. The knight's going to go to d2 to protect this square. Because we don't want to push our pawns. They become weak that way. And now, I forget where the bishop's coming, or the bishop's coming out too, but they did hang this pawn, so I'm going to go ahead and capture the pawn. They can't take, everything's protected. So we're just up a pawn. And we might try to go for an attack over here. They kick us back, so they're going to look to put more pressure on this. Is there a way for me to protect it? I can protect it with bishop c2, so we just need to figure out where we want this bishop. Like, do we want to go here and maintain some pressure this way? It looks pretty good. Let's stay along this diagonal. And then maybe in some cases we'll try to fianchetto, but it also just protects the b2 square preemptively along this diagonal with their bishop there. And if this knight were to move, we can take this. That's a pretty weakening move. So I can already play bishop here. They can't push the pawn. If this moves, we take here. So I think bishop a4 should just win material. If they develop takes, I guess they have some pressure here. So maybe that's not the best way, because I don't really want them to win that pawn. So maybe I just develop. But then they're going to move the knight. I guess I can play knight e2 here. Let's play knight e2. All this still exists. I don't know if I want to play knight g3 or not, but yeah, so they protect the pawn preemptively. I could think about going here. I could think about this. I could also castle, but I think I want a long castle. Could also jump in attacking the pawn, but we need to figure out what we want to do with our king, I guess. Also don't really want to hang the pawn. So I guess let's long castle. I think this is I think this is pretty decent. They can't push the pawn. The knight really doesn't have any good squares. Okay, so they protect. If I were to push, they're going to come here. I don't really love that. I could maybe play rook f1, lining up with this square, and then maybe we play bishop b3 at some moment, trying to get some f5 push. So yeah, let's position our rook a little bit better. Maybe preparing some pushes with our pawns. This, I guess, is possible. Maybe king b1 was a good move. Okay, it looks like they don't want me to push. Wasn't really my idea. I could take and then go here. I'm going to actually, I think, give up the... No, what do I want to do? Now I'm pushing e5 now. I want to lock out all this bishop play. Immediately has pressure on this, but it's fine. No, we don't want to get forked, actually. We also have this great square. But we need to be very, very careful of this. So I guess I could go here, but then there's a check, or not a check. I want this as well, but knight here is a good move. Maybe we rook lift, I guess. Not entirely what I wanted to do. Yeah, bishop here. I guess I have to play knight here now. Got to be careful of this square. We have to bring the bishop back. They're trying to push and trap my bishop, which actually does just trap the bishop, unfortunately. And they take with the knight? What? Okay, so they actually missed that my bishop was trapped. Oh, wow. I got very lucky there. Very lucky. So if I take, they're going to take here. Probably. And then I guess I have to play. I'm just losing a bishop. That was very stupid. I didn't even calculate it. Why? I don't know. Rook here, there's takes here, takes. It's my best bet though. Just give the exchange. We had a great position and we just fumbled it so hard. Actually ridiculous, man. I don't understand why. Actually, I do, but it's fine. I'm gonna try and fork them. Okay, we get the exchange back. That was a little bit not so great on their part. They can trade more actually into an endgame, I guess. I probably should have, yeah. A little bit careful there. Can I go check to start? Check king here. Yeah, they're just getting a piece. I have two pieces hanging. I'm so frustrated, man. And this is hanging too, which protects this pawn. Oh. Like, come on, dude. So much better than this. That's a fork, though. So, my opponent's made a few mistakes. But this is still not an easy endgame by any means for either of us. Like, I'll have an extra piece, but my pawns are here. They have a passed pawn. They have the bishop. It's probably just drawing. Yeah, let's take that. Now I'm going to come attack this. And we'll take this pawn. And then I can protect this way. My knight is being controlled, which isn't good. Kind of have to get it into the game this way. Yeah, that pawn is just gone. So I'm going to bring my king closer, I think. Just bring my king closer. And then I want this pawn. And I always have this. Yeah. So let's bring our knight back. Let's put the knight on this square. And now we're going to protect. I think that might have been a mistake because I can play here. Should I take here? You push. I take this. So I think I play bishop here and we win a pawn by force. You can attack the knight, but I take. It's just a draw. This is just a draw. Yeah, because I just take. Like I could take this and try to like argue. No. It's just a draw. It's just a draw. We'll take a draw after those last 2 games, to be honest. We played a much better game than we were previously, 78, 77. We did have a better position here. Out of the start. But this was, yeah, we just don't need to play that. We can just play, like, bishop f3, apparently. Just protect the pawn. Yeah, there's no need to go for this. Like, they just develop and protect everything. So, yeah. And then here, we should play knight c4. Attacking the pawn. You can't really defend it, I guess. Like here, I don't think you can do this. Do we just have that? Long castle. It just looks awkward if they do that, so. And then there, they could have pinned my knight. F3. And then knight here's a blunder because they can actually trap my bishop with this move, which they overlooked. And then, yeah, I mean, in this position, we're just completely lost. But my opponent ended up blundering a fork here, luckily. And then we're winning somehow. I don't really understand how we're supposed to win. I mean, here, I just accepted a draw, basically. We should play king e2. g5. Like, we kind of have to hold on to this. Right here, check. King g4. Bishop here. King f4. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry for the trash games.